Good evening, good people. Welcome, everybody. It's RustyMoney here. We are live on Maizy Lou Farms. Can you hear me? I'm gonna get... All right, thanks, Seal Gaming. Loud and clear, you say? Sorry for the pause there. My wife sent me a message. She is sitting in a big old event center in Kearney, Nebraska, waiting for a Mannheim Steamroller concert to start. All right, so welcome everybody. All right, we're gonna do some work. We've got some field work to do. Let's see, we own these carrots here and they're growing, and we own these peas here. They're ready to harvest. Okay, let's harvest some peas. We gotta go get the machine to do that. Whoa, might need the plow back on. An unannounced live stream, everybody. Sometimes those are the best ones. But I got a lot of busy real life this weekend, so that's why it's unannounced. I didn't know when I'd actually get home, and I got home a whole lot sooner than I thought I would have. Do you like the new aquaculture for Highlands fish map? I do. I just haven't experimented too much with it. I've only been on the Highlands map, what now, like 3 times? That's it? 3 episodes of multiplayer? So I haven't done much with it at all. But I like the map a lot, though. I do. I've actually been off of work today since noon, but since noon until just about an hour ago, I've been chasing toys. Yeah, like literally chasing toys. As I run a Toys for Tots program for kids, and we have our big toy give for families tomorrow. Eric, welcome, my friend. Happy Friday to you too. So tomorrow is a big day in real life here. It's my last appearance with our local Christmas program for kids. Yeah, I'm loading a fishing surplus. Nice, Seal. David, welcome, my friend. Oh wait, we want the harvester, don't we? Let's see, where's it at? Oh, excuse me. I needed those there, David. I'm a little Well, I'm awake right now, but I'm gonna be pretty sleepy here as time goes on, probably. So that will determine how long we're live. Holy cow! Oh my goodness, about fall off my chair. Drop the donuts in the chat, everybody, for our friend Newall making a visit to the live stream and just dropped a $3 super sticker to support the channel. Great to have you back, Newall. Thank you. Longtime supporter of RustyMoney Gaming. Thanks, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm not sure if I have the, oh wait, now. Let me see here. What am I doing here? I'm like... This might be the right header on here. I can't remember which one. That's the vegetable header. Okay, so let's see here. Samuel, welcome. Okay, yeah, that's the right one. All right, good deal. Thanks, New Wall. Appreciate it. You was happy birthday today. Happy birthday there, Samuel. It's not my birthday. My birthday is a long ways away yet. Let's see, I think I want this field right here. Yeah, I want this field. We gotta go basically a whole nother year before it's my birthday. Waylon, welcome, my friend. How are you? Hey, Rusty, thought I'd hang out here for a bit. Keep up the good work. Well, thanks. Why not? Samuel, I think I don't know what. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Samuel. I don't know what happy birthday. I don't know why you're talking about happy birthday either, I guess. I don't know whose birthday it is. If I knew whose birthday it was, we could say happy birthday. I just know it's not my birthday, and I'm not sure if it's your birthday. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. But I didn't say anything about happy birthday. I have all this fish in a small truck. I have a birthday on Wednesday, November 5th. Okay. Be careful with sharing your personal information, Samuel. Hello, fellow farmers. Diablo, welcome, my friend. How are you? Long time no chat. How is Diablo? I've had a very busy afternoon. Pass was November 25th. Okay. Cannot complain. How's everyone else? Well, RustyMoney is okay. A little wore out because I didn't sleep I didn't sleep very good at all because all I had was toys on my mind the entire night. As tomorrow is our big toy drive, where families come in and pick out Christmas gifts for their kids for free. So those that don't know, I help operate and coordinate a Toys for Tots program, if you will. I could complain, but who'd listen? Yeah, right, Eric? You RustyMoney for was birthday on. I'm not gonna tell you when my birthday is, my friend. Sorry. I'll just tell you my birthday's in August. That's as much as I'll tell you. August. August is my birthday. Thank you, Sealed Gaming. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. That's right, why not? August is a good month. Wink, wink. Nuclear Salmon, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Barn House, a place where we gather for live streams, challenges, let's plays, and more, everybody. Where the coffee's always hot and the donuts are always delicious. So sit back with your favorite beverage. Grab 3 donuts off the countertop in the Barn House. Make sure you eat that first donut, drop that second donut on the like button, and share the third donut with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. So thank you for being a part of tonight's live stream here on Maizy Lou Farms in the Zero to Hero Challenge. Cracks Red Bull. Oh, that don't sound too bad right now, Nuclear, but I want to make sure I sleep tonight. And last night I didn't sleep. If I slept last night for 3 hours total, I'd be pretty lucky. Because all I had on my mind today, or last night, was how many toys I had to pick up and how many toys I had to, just making sure everything's ready for tomorrow morning. So probably no live streams tomorrow until after 2 o'clock Central Time in the afternoon. Unless I happen to get up at a decent time in the morning, you might actually see me live before I have to go give toys to kids. Hey, Don Brown, welcome, my friend. A little tired and overwhelmed, Donald, but otherwise I'm okay. Hopefully I remember, because I forgot tonight, but hopefully tomorrow morning I'll take a few pictures, everybody. I'll share them on my Discord channel so you can see what else Rusty Money does in real life, besides working in a parts department at a Case dealership. I'm heavily involved in our community, and always have been. I've been helping give Christmas to kids since 1992. A very, very long time. And I've been the operator of the program since about 2000 and let's see, since about 2005, maybe 4. Before I was just a volunteer and helped other people run it, but I became the man in charge, if you will. Back in 2005, and now I'm handing the Santa hat, if you will, over to a group of ladies. Aw, thanks. Why not? I've helped give Christmas to kids probably anywhere from 80 kids to 150 plus every year during Christmas in our rural county area. We're pretty small, so that's why the number is a little lower. A community that is the biggest community in my county is about 2,000 people, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to say hi, why not? Cecile Gaming. I do have one, I think 1 or 2 maybe, Toys for Tots shorts on my YouTube, so you can go check out a previous year. I think it got Alan Jackson singing a song for the music in the short. It was a few years ago. We got peas, we got peas, we got peas tonight. Whose mom or grandma or sister or aunt made cream peas? My mom occasionally made cream peas, and I love cream peas. Don't ask me how she made them, but she made them. I just about loaded up Silver Run Forest as the one I was going to do, and then I decided, no, we need to come here. I really want to get this map going again so we can finish it. And move on to the other game saves I got. I think tomorrow, if I live stream, we might actually go back and visit Riverbend Springs. We haven't visited it for quite a while. We will see what tomorrow brings, though. We got 90,266 liters. We'll go put this over at the transport farm. Find out if it's a multi-fruit or not. I'm not sure if it is, matter of fact. Is that the lizard pack? No, this is the Colossus seal. No, this is the Colossus, not the Lizard Titan or whatever. I think it's called the Titan. Let's see. I don't think this is multi-fruit, but we'll find out here. Oh shoot, maybe it is multi-fruit. Nice. Okay, perfect. We got some peas over at this farm now. We need some fuel. I think I can get fuel from here. I don't know if I got any in it. Might have to buy some in it first. Let's just buy 1,000 liters for now. That's good enough. Okay, let's pull away and pull back up there. It's not filling me up. That's weird. Well, maybe it will now. I got the icon up to buy it, but now it won't fill me. I'll try again from this side. That's weird. Huh. I'm sure I bought some. Did I not? Maybe I didn't buy any. Could have swore I bought some. Buy. Okay, let's try this again. Well, that is just weird. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Okay. But now you're not filling me up. There, now you're filling me up, but you're a long ways from the fill point. It's alright, it's working, I guess. Get a drink of my Lipton peach tea. I got a peach tea from Subway. As Mrs. Money and all of our kids are gone. Oh, I should probably make sure she didn't send me another message here quick. Nope. She sent me a message just right after I clicked live. She said the concert was about to start. Ah, no Dr. Pepper. I finished those earlier. Mrs. Money's with the kids clear over in Kearney, Nebraska, like 2 hours southwest of me, where I'm at. Our kids bought Mrs. Money concert tickets to see the Christmas music by Mannheim Steamroller, an instrumental band, if you're not familiar with them. They'll be back tomorrow. So they went, that's cool. I like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I'm not familiar with that. Well, I might have to YouTube that later. So they went shopping all day. I'm sure they went to coffee shops probably a couple of times, I bet. They ate lunch at Applebee's. Yeah. I'm sure they spent plenty of money. Alright, I think I had this parked up at the dairy farm, didn't I? Now that I think about it, we'll just move this over here out of the way. Yeah, check it out. They do Christmas music with a rock theme. Oh, really? Now let's just set this guy over here for now. We can move him later. We'll get the John Deere and a spreader. We go put fertilizer on that field. Farm Dog Murphy seems he can't get comfortable. Sucks backing up a big trailer in a small space. Can only imagine, Seal Gaming. I can only imagine, my friend. It's kind of like in the movie Tommy Boy. The big guy putting on a small coat. So how is everybody doing? How has everybody's week been? My week's been kind of, well, kind of busy. Kind of busy. Great. Good deal. Work was exhausting this week. My work wasn't exhausting. It just seemed like I couldn't wait for Friday. It's a slow time of year now for us at work, so I wouldn't say it was exhausting. My week kind of flew by, really, but just had so much going on. Like, I was trying to just sit here and think about what we did Monday night, and I can't even remember what we did Monday night after work. Must not have been anything too important. Tuesday night, I, of course, recorded the second episode, everybody. Episode 2 goes public tomorrow for the competitive multiplayer one-tile challenge on farmlands with my friends Zorch Farming and Crustu. So be ready, everybody. Episode 2. I have it set for 8 a.m. Central Time, so an hour later than I usually do to let you all sleep in. 8 a.m. Central Time in the morning. Episode 2, Competitive Multiplayer Challenge of the One Tile Challenge on Farmlands. So we recorded that on Tuesday night after work. And then Wednesday night after work, I have mixed bowling league. I bowl. I travel over with my little brother-in-law and his wife over to a community about 15 miles away, and we bowl in a mixed league on Wednesday nights now for about the next 20 weeks or so, I think. Why do I bowl? For those that don't know, I grew up in the 12-lane bowling alley. So when I was a kid, much younger than I am now, my mom and dad managed a bowling alley, and then when I was like in junior high, I think, is when my mom and dad bought it, or might even been younger. I'm not sure what year it was they actually bought it. And then they sold it in the year after I finished college. They sold it in like February of 2001. So that's why I bowl. When I was a cop, when I was in law enforcement for those almost 23 years, I never got the chance to bowl because I was always working night shifts. So I'm not as good as a bowler as I was back in my college years prior to my career. Back in high school and college, I had an average, depending on my focus, because you're a lot younger, and it didn't take much to get me upset and disturbed in bowling. I was very, very hard on myself, so my average was anywhere from like a 165, and my highest average, if I can recall, was a 181. Well, now, after not bowling for like 20 years, my average is only a 141. So Wednesday night I bowled a 111 my first game. My second game I got my average on the dot. I got a 141. And my third game bowling I got a 169. So I improved every game. I just didn't get my average every game, though. Gotta go to bed. Alright, Waylon, have a good night of sleep, my friend. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, everybody. I was in Junior Bowling League. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That wasn't good, Eric. Don't read chat and drive, Rusty. We had Junior League too. So I can't remember what second shift was. So first shift of Saturday morning Junior League of kids was the younger kids, and then later in the morning was the older kids. And I can't remember. I want to say the older kids were called Saturday Cartooners was the name of the league. I can't remember what the name of the other kids' league was. Alright, see ya, why not? Have a good one, my friend. And then when I was in high school, my dad let my brother have a team on men's league and let me have a team on men's league. Yeah, that's how our league was set up also. So I got like 4 of my classmates to bowl with me on Wednesday night. It was a lot of fun. And then last night after work, I kind of got out of work a little later than usual. Not real late, and got home, did a couple of things, and then Mrs. Money got off work, and we went downtown. And downtown from our house is only like 2 blocks. We live right on the edge of downtown, and so we went downtown and got coffee from our favorite coffee food trailer that was here from York, Nebraska, called the Poor Horse. Well, last night our community had a light parade for Christmas, so there was a whole bunch of stuff going on downtown. Alright, now we're going to go plow that field in. We'll use the John Deere again. I like this John Deere. I'm actually more of a Case and Massey Ferguson guy, but I try to mix it up in every game save I present to the viewers in Farming Simulator. My grandpa and my dad, on my mom's side of the family, he was 100% John Deere. My grandparents on my dad's side, he was kind of a mix. More of a Case Farmall, Massey Ferguson, and they also had a 4-wheel drive white tractor. One of the old 4-wheel drive white tractors. That was clear back in like 1970s and early 80s. It's quite a while ago. Eric likes Case and New Holland. I mean, I tell you what. See, in FS25, I've noticed that I got a few different brands of, like, especially modded tractors by modders that I like. Taco de Groot, welcome, my friend. Alright, then since we can plow that field, we're going to go ahead and connect it up. Going to try out a new mod I found for the tornadoes. See how it is. Nice. John Deere and Case, especially the old ones. Yeah, see, I like old tractors. Really like old tractors. No matter what brand, especially in the game anyway. When you get close to a tornado, it will pull you even closer and will pick you up as well. Nice. Just get off FS25. Why do I want to get off? I hear you talking about brands, and I always try to use the brand that goes with the map, but I love Case tractors. Oh, okay. Brady Rimmer, welcome, my friend. How's Brady? That's a very interesting concept, too. Who said that there? Taco said that. You always use the ones that the map fits the map. So, like, you probably mean, like, if they have a Claus dealership, then you use Claus. Or if they have a New Holland dealership, like a store, then you use New Holland. Or you go by what starting equipment they give you, and then you branch off from that. I love a lot of older equipment. I love a lot of old equipment too, David. My dad had a 1948 Ford 8N tractor when I was a kid that belonged to his dad. Nice. I'd like to have one of our tractors from our old farm. My uncle's got one or two of them yet, I think, but I don't have, other than just wanting, I don't really have a purpose, so they're probably going to get handed down to my second cousins, or probably be sold or something that at some point in an auction. Sorry, Rusty, I'm getting off of FS25. Oh, okay. Nice. What map were you playing, Seal Gaming? I can't remember. I think you did say, but I can't remember. Taco de Groot, Italian map. Fiat Agri, UK map. Massey, Polish map. Zeder. Oh, okay, I see. So, like, you mean like in Lady Hill. Lady Hill's supposed to be like an Irish map. I used Google, of course, and I Googled what the most popular brand in Ireland was, and it told me it was John Deere. So then I chose to go with John Deere in the Homestead Survival Challenge on Lady Hill. And then if I wanted to incorporate Massey Ferguson, as it said Massey Ferguson was like one of the second most popular brands in Ireland. and then it was Case. So it was John Deere, Massey Ferguson, Case were like the three most popular ones according to Google for Ireland anyway, that I'm using on Lady Hill. Can't do anything with that other mat or field yet, but that field's gonna get plowed into this one here. We're gonna have a very large field once we own it all. Show you where we're at on the map here too. So I'm down here towards the southern part of the map. So I bought all these fields off camera, and we're gonna plow it all in, and it's gonna be one large cornfield. Kinleg. Oh yeah, that's right, Kinleg. You're trying to get a small truck or a big truck into a small space and trying to, you know, catch fish and all that good jazz. We got 19 amazing people checking out the live stream. Welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing fantabulous on this Friday night. I'm doing pretty good. This is a really kind of early live stream for RustyMoney, but the biggest reason for that is all my family is gone. All my kids are gone with Mrs. Money. My wife, they're clear over in Kearney, Nebraska, about 2 hours away from where I'm at, and they're watching a Mannheim Steamroller Christmas concert. I could have went, but the kids bought the tickets for Mrs. Money for Christmas last year, and then of course they must have talked to Mrs. Money and be like, you sure you don't want Dad to go too? So they asked me, and I'm like, you know what? No, I don't need to go. This is what the kids wanted to do for you. You go spend the time with the kids, and I just really don't have the interest. Use a Alice. I would use an Alice, but I don't got an Alice. You see, I play on that side of Farming Simulator called the cool side, not the dark side. Do you know what the difference is? The cool side is us people that play on console. The dark side is those people that play on PC that get those things like Alice's. No, I really like the game on console. I just don't have an Alice mod. Otherwise, you'd probably see me use one because it'd be something different, you know. What I really would like to use and really would like to see come to the mod hub would be like a Minneapolis Moline. Alice Chalmers. Yeah, we could. Good evening from Norway. What map are you playing on? We are playing on the ultimate and fabulous map called Maizy Lou Farms by my friend Matt. Matt is a member of the ShantyBoys Map Creations team, and Matt is the creator of this map for all platforms for Farming Simulator. Matt is part of the ShantyBoys Map Creations team, and Matt, in the past, everybody, made maps for Farming Simulator all platforms, and some of those maps you probably have heard of, like one of them being Black Water Bottoms in FS22. Or another one in FS19 called St. Croix's Flowage. The Herd, my friend. The old Holstein friend with the cool dark shades on your face. How are you doing? The Herd. I just love your logo. Had to give you a hard time. Holden Farm Boy, welcome to the live stream too, Holden. Tommy Powers, my friend, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by tonight's live stream. Rusty, I think my favorite ShantyBoys map was Split Mountain Ranch. That's another good one, Eric. Eric, you know what? You need to get Discord. Guess who got Discord? Guess who sent me a message the other day, Eric, and got Discord? I had to send a comment in his Discord chat and say, who is this guy? Oh yeah, this is the guy that took my load of potatoes in FS19 and dumped them off the edge of a cliff down into a big old ravine. And that was that creator of that great map called Split Mountain Ranch, and his name is Silver Eagle. It's a true story, Holden Farm Boy. A very true story. Silver Eagle took my load of potatoes from my farm and dumped them off a cliff in FS as part of the shenanigans we did back in FS19. You probably can find the video somewhere on my YouTube channel. I can't remember. That is crazy, ain't it, Eric? I didn't even think Silver Eagle was gonna even get Discord. I mean, I got Silver Eagle on Facebook, so I mean, I can always talk to Silver Eagle. My friend Grant, another longtime supporter of this great channel called RustyMoney Gaming. Grant, welcome to the live stream. Hope you are doing fantabulous on this Friday night. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Also, getting back to this great map, everybody, called Maizy Lou Farms by Matt of the ShantyBoys. I created this challenge here for this map. This is called the Zero to Hero Challenge. As I create lots of challenges in Farming Simulator, and I share them with everybody via my Discord channel, as well as my Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges. The Farming Simulator Challenges Facebook group has kind of went by the wayside. It's not very active as it used to be, but there's still some people in there that pay attention to the posts I make and stuff like that, but it's not near as active as my Discord channel is. So any of the moderators, you can always do exclamation point Discord as well. Anybody is welcome to join my Discord, and inside my Discord server you will find a list of challenges, most of created by me, a few others with permission from the other Farming Simulator YouTube creators, I have copied and pasted and made the appropriate channels inside my Discord server for everybody to also see other challenges created by other great friends in the community. Such as my great friend Krusty, who made the Homestead Survival Challenge. You can find that in my Discord channel. Alright, we got this addition all worked. Now, what's these two fields here? I just recently bought them, haven't been on this game save for a few days. What do we got here? Potatoes, remove foliage. Oh no. We got another field we can harvest. Welcome in, you all amazing people. We are really fluctuating the old YouTube algorithm tonight. The numbers keep bouncing all over the place. So, even if you're lurking, you're always a friend here and you're always welcome to what we call the Barnhouse Chat when we are live streaming. So make sure you sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and don't forget to grab not just one, but not just two, but 3 donuts off the countertop. Make sure you eat the first donut, you drop the second donut on the like button, and you share the third donut by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. So I hope you sit back and enjoy the live stream with all of our great critter friends in the Barnhouse Chat. And why do we talk about donuts? Well, that is because you may have heard my name before mentioned by, like, my great friend Farmer Cop. Well, RustyMoney here is also a former police officer. Most of my law enforcement career, well, I should say all of my law enforcement career, was right here in the great state of Nebraska. In rural or small community law enforcement. I was a police officer for almost 23 great years. Just got out of law enforcement back in, like, I think it was 2022 now. Hard to believe, but I'm approaching like 5 years now at the Case dealership. Yeah, I said Case, not John Deere, everybody. As I left law enforcement and chased a dream career in agriculture. I didn't care what it was. There was a few things I had my eye on, and one of those things was taking the big leap of faith and turning a police officer into a parts guy that knew nothing about agricultural parts. And guess what? That's me, myself, and I. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about parts. A lot of people didn't think I'd make it. Well, I proved them all wrong, because now I'm going on my... Let's see, I'm going on now I think my 3rd planting season. Is it my 3rd or my 4th? I think it's going to be my 3rd planting season, and it'll be my 4th harvest season when we get through the seasons here. I've definitely learnt a lot about agricultural parts and farm equipment, that's for sure. Lots of things I did not know, of course. The Case dealership I worked for, they own 3 dealerships in the northeast part of Nebraska. Only 3, but I can tell you this. Very well situated business. Very well situated. We sell and stock a tremendous amount of parts. A very large part of parts. Okay, now we've got... Oh, we could put the next state of fertilizer on that field, couldn't we? I'm not thinking too well here. We could do that. Oh, we could wait. We could wait because then we could do that to the other field. Okay, now, so then let's see. What do I want to do next? We got more production. Let's go get the Mercedes. So this tractor right here, everybody, this was prior to us knowing we were going to get the Mercedes-Benz DLC. This particular tractor was modded by a modder name, and you can find it in the All Platforms Mod Hub, and I think it's this name. The numbers might be in the wrong order, but the name should be correct, I believe. You need to check out this tractor. And I believe I've got the other one. I think I did finally. Let's look here. This one, in my opinion, and I'm sorry, Giants, as I am a software program partner, but I really like this one by Bremy a whole lot better than I do the one from the DLC pack. Ooh, I don't have it installed yet. So you can't find the Lizard track one in the mod hub. Well, you can, but what happened was the modder adjusted the mod, and so now this one's not available, and you have to install the other one, which is the same one as this, but it's got the actual Mercedes-Benz name since the release of the DLC. But it's this one is amazing. Oh yeah, this one is so great. The Herd, you probably missed my question. You ever gonna continue on the Lost Brewery? Taco, that is a very good question. I got really enthused in it too. And I'm like, what happened? But you know what? Lots of things happen. Real life can get in the way. And sometimes, you know, you come up with this great start, and then you get to that point where you're like in episode 3 or 4, and it's like, I'm losing interest. I don't know if this is the right thing. I don't know. The views just don't seem to be going the way I want it to go. The series just is not feeling right. I've had it happen before. I'm not saying that's what happened to the Herd, but I love the series myself. So I would agree with you. Might continue that one. I'm on a few months out, so I may just pick that one back up. Been getting some requests into that one. Yeah, right? Oh no. The Herd. I would love to see that series continue. Just do your thing. 19 like here. How is everyone? Bobby! My friend Bobby! Welcome in, my friend. The Herd can't talk. very clearly at the moment why I've been away. When I come back, I'll be ripping them out again. See, now this Mercedes-Benz sounds amazing. You seriously, everybody, need to check out this tractor by Brimmy 456 in the mod hub. I just haven't installed the other one because I don't want to lose this one because I haven't checked out. I'm sure since the DLC came to the mod hub that this one sounds the same. It's just he changed the name of it for the branding part, you know. Uh-oh. Must be full. On my 4-month series, I have 3 million. Nice. You know, I just realized here we have about $1 million. We got to have 2 million to finish the challenge, but we also got to have more than 500 animals on each farm. So on my chicken farm, I got to have more than 500 chickens. On my dairy farm, I got to have more than 500 dairy cows or goats. And on my pig farm, I got to have more than 500 pigs. We're not quite there yet. We got the chicken farm complete, but not the other 2 farms. You know, I could go buy them, but that's not the point. You know, that's not the point. How many hours do we got into this great challenge? Well, we can show you that. Because we are actually playing this game save in career mode instead of multiplayer mode, which I do like to do. Because I love landscaping and decorations in this game. For anybody new watching. Alright, let's just see what we have in this challenge. We have 84 hours in this challenge. I've only collected 8 of the 25 collectibles. As we may use the collectibles, I've cut 211 trees, done 76 contracts and 62 bales, and played 2 years. Bobby says I'm doing alright considering I heard Zorch sabotaged you on the 1-tile challenge. Heads up, he is planning to do it again. You all, the 3 of us, man, if you all could be the fly on the wall, let me tell you. Tuesday nights, Zorch Farming, Krusty, and myself have an amazing time in multiplayer mode. Bringing you all that great competitive 1-tile challenge. And tomorrow morning, don't forget everybody, you get episode 2 from each of us. So you get my episode 2, as I have titled it, Getting Seated In. So I called it Seated for getting like seated in the tractor or seated in the challenge, but we are seeding a crop in the ground. And then you got Zorch and Krusty that have their episode 2s that come out in the morning too. Now, if you are a member or considering to support the channel even further, guess what? If you're a member, then you already have access to see episode 2, as that is one of the perks I'm giving to members in that series. As well as members get early access to a series that I have done strictly early access to members, which is my series Let's Play I called Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin, and that is on the map called New Hope. Oh, I want to get more of this production over here. I've watched all of you. It is very interesting. Oh, I got some sabotage tricks up my sleeve. I'm just not gonna share them yet. They're harmless, but I think they're gonna be fun. Thank you, Taco. I'll do my best to do it again. Oh yeah, Taco, you are great there. You are very correct there. That, yeah, what he did in that series, it just, I was very interested. I would agree 100%. I got a couple of ideas brewing in my mind on a couple of different maps, but I want to, you know, get some other game saves finished. And whoa, welcome Krusty. I'm gonna put a fence and locked gate around my property to keep you trespassers out. Oh, tomorrow morning, I can't wait to see it. I won't get to see it till later in the day, though, probably, because I'll be busy giving Christmas to kids tomorrow morning. Well, I should say giving Christmas to the parents, and the kids will get it later. Make sure you get one up on him. Younger people need to learn not to mess with older generation. Yeah, right? And I'm kind of stuck in the middle there, Bobby, too, because I know Krusty's, you know, Krusty's older, but I can't remember how much younger Zorch is than me, but I think it's a few years. Samuel said I got 102 subscribers on my channel. Well, congratulations, Samuel. You know what? I'm gonna check right now with y'all. Hold on. 1 second, because I want to see. I think I gotta look at that from my phone now. So then we could put it in the chat and tell you. Oh. So right now, Dan the man, how are you? Right now, RustyMoney is at Rusty's probably in the lead, so he's probably doing it right. That might be a good idea. Zorch mentioned that you caught on to what he did. 23 people, OMG. So, if the channel hits 2,500 by the end of the year, everybody, RustyMoney Gaming is going to give away not one, but 2, potentially more than 2 very nice gifts to you all viewers that would be in a celebration live stream for hitting 2,500 subscribers on YouTube. So you can about imagine, especially for those that live in the States, potentially what some of that gift might consist of, which may be case branded gifts. If you live across the pond, I need to sort it out, but it'd probably be if you have like a PayPal is what was suggested. I could do like a PayPal donation. Otherwise, doing things across the pond are quite expensive, I believe. And I'm not sure how to do it. Krusty, I'm rooting for you. Well, I think that Krusty and Zorch better be watching their rear view mirror because RustyMoney is hot on their tail and well organized. I got plans. I might have a few tricks up my sleeve too, like they're gonna be in their episode that you're gonna see. They're gonna be like, where in the heck did that come from? Oh wait, we need to turn around. I'm losing my focus here. Team Rusty, thanks, CO Gaming. I thought you were gonna do a 24-hour live stream. We better build a bigger doghouse because if I did a 24-hour live stream, that's where I would end up. I don't think that the missus would be very pleased about that. About the doghouse? Yeah, about the doghouse. I live in a place and I cannot do a membership or PayPal. Very frustrating. Oh, Taco. That's okay. I still appreciate your support, my friend. I do. I appreciate everybody's support, no matter where they are from, and no matter if they can be a member or not. Anybody that has ever checked out RustyMoney Gaming is a friend of this channel. Well, you don't take planks? I have two. Oh, there it goes. There it's selling. Oh, I have two advantages. I live alone and my dog stays inside. So I have a big dog house. That's a funny way to put it, but very true, Bobby. 23 amazing people on the great YouTube. Welcome to the live stream. Have you ever been on one of those tractors that has a super grabby clutch? And if you let it out too fast, it flips? No. I haven't been, in real life especially, I haven't been on too many tractors in real life, and even though I work at a Case dealership, I haven't even had the opportunity to really sit on a tractor there either. I have sat in a Bobcat, and I was totally lost. I'm like, what on earth do I do to get this thing to move? But you're talking to somebody that grew up in the small little community that lived in town, that for most of my career in my life, I drove police cars. So I didn't know anything about a Bobcat. I do now. Okay, let's see now. We got some decent manure there, and we got some nice pallets down here of taters, but let's go to the chicken farm. I pushed forward on both sticks, if I remember correctly. I think it was intentional. The only tractor I drove was an 80s Hurtleman. Loved it. Nice. I'm not even sure what it was. I can't remember, but this was like, man, 7-8 years ago. One of the times I traveled back home to Iowa to see my grandma, and I had the opportunity when I went back. It was during pre-planting season, and my uncle was working for another farmer in his neighborhood, and so he was using that farmer's equipment, and so that farmer let my uncle let me come out for a while to the farm, and I got to drive around, or I should say sit, while my uncle drove, but got to sit in the buddy seat and, shared old memories with my uncle as, he watched me grow up and stuff like that. Had a nice old great chat in the old tractor while we were disking a field. I'm talking about how Grandma was doing, and yeah, that was the last time I really sat in a tractor in real life. At work, I haven't even sat in a tractor yet. Like I said, I've sat in Bobcats, and I've sat in the forklifts that we use in the parts department. That's it. And I sat in the international truck. Well, 2 different international trucks. Oh, eggs are on this side here. I don't know. It doesn't look like we got very many eggs though at the old chicken farm over here. This is my truck transport farm is what I call it over here. I got big sheds over here for trucks and big equipment. We don't got many eggs right now, but we get a lot of chickens. I think that, let's see here how many we got for y'all. We got 502 of 2,735. That's what we got there right now. Do they need any feed? That's what we should look at. Oh, they're alright with feed right now. They got plenty of feed right now. Well, here's the truck transport farm right here for anybody potentially new watching. Let's just go on this. It's easier to show it this way. Then you kind of get the whole picture of it. So this field right here is a field that's actually, you know, on the map, and it's pretty much in its location. I don't think I expanded that field any. Of course, I sold everything on the farm here, and then built my own farm and cut out all the trees, and then all those trees are decorative trees added in. And then I did a field extension over on this field here, or plowed 2 fields in. We'd have to look at the PDA with this one here. But this is the truck transport farm right here. Pretty open, pretty spacious. We'll just, since we're clear over this far, we'll just travel on up to the dairy farm and we'll show you the dairy farm. This is the second farm I bought in the challenge. My dog just insisted that she get covered up with the blanket. Spoiled. Right? The first farm I bought in the challenge is clear over where our pigs and sheep are at, where we picked up this near where we picked up this tractor. Where the John Deere tractor's sitting. I call that like the pig farm. That's what I call that farm, the pig farm. Well, Rusty, it's been a nice live stream. I gotta go, but I might come back in 10 or 5. Oh, no problem, Seal Gaming. I'm not sure how long we'll even be here. What time is it? Ooh. I should probably look at my phone here, because I wonder if Mrs. Money's tried to tell me she's done at the concert. Nope. We'll be here for a little while yet, probably. I don't got any real reason to quit other than get some sleep before I gotta go deal with a bunch of people tomorrow as we help give Christmas to several families in our area of where I live in Nebraska. As any new viewer watching, I have assisted with and or also operate, because it started out as just volunteering and I started volunteering way back in the year 1992 when I was in high school. Assisted with the Christmas program started by one of our late county sheriffs. And he called that program Project Santa. In very similar terms for most viewers, Project Santa is basically the same concept as a very well-known Christmas program organized and developed by the U.S. Marine Corps called Toys for Tots. over the years, and as times changed with new sheriffs coming in office and many other situations, the sheriff's office kind of stepped away from the Project Santa program. And our fitness center in our community found out the sheriff's office was going to step away and offered to assist. So at that time, I was then a deputy sheriff for that sheriff's office, and I was approached, since I was the one that had already been helping the program since I was in high school. So then I helped the manager of our fitness center run this Christmas program that then changed into the name Toys for Tots, but to avoid copyright at that time, which there is no threat of copyright, because I went through the hoops to find that out. We changed the name to Boone County Toys for Tots. So that's just an example of where it would be located. Alright, so now this is the dairy farm. This is what I call the dairy farm, everybody. This is probably one of the most liked farms on this map, called Maizy Lou Farms, just because of its unique style. So I put in quite a few decorative trees and painted in quite a few different pathways. Coal for kids. Oh, is that another? Is that one? Is that kind of like a Christmas program in your area, Krusty? So this is the one I built here. And I put in a custom cow farm there, or custom animal pasture there, and then I put in a custom goat pasture right here. And so getting back to that little bit of Christmas program talk, when it was all started many years ago, farmers and ranchers in this part of Nebraska had cash money to donate for people in need during Christmas, and gave it to the late sheriff at that point. And he took that money, which was cash money, and gave it to his office staff. And the office staff went downtown and shopped for gifts for each person in the family. And then they delivered those gifts wrapped in police cars to people that the office felt were families in need during Christmas. And due to, we all know, like economy, change in economy, and just changes in workload, and changes in a program that grows beyond proportion, it became somewhat impossible to deliver all these kind of gifts. So then what happened is we have over the years set up what you may be more familiar with, called a garage sale. We would set up an atmosphere in a building similar to a garage sale, but families come in and shop for free for toys and such, or clothes for their kids for Christmas. And to give you a little perspective, you can think of a room like 10 feet by 10 feet, maybe a little bigger than that, with about 2 6-foot long tables full of toys, to now basically an event center full of about 20 8-foot tables or more with toys sitting on every table and serving anywhere from 80 to 150 or more kids Christmas every year. And it's been that way since about, I'd say about 2005. So tomorrow, I bet we will give Christmas to more than 100 kids in our local area. Which is a great feeling, you know. We've done some other cool things too. Not just like that. We've done some like special Christmas wishes, if you will. I'm sure some places you live, you've maybe have like radio stations that do Christmas wishes, because we have a radio station that lives like an hour away from here in like a place called Norfolk, Nebraska. They have a radio station in Norfolk, Nebraska, well known as US 92, that has a program called Christmas Wish. We've helped grant a couple of private's not the right word, but like Christmas wishes that you find out about in your own little local area. You know, families that just had unfortunate events occur during the holidays or things of other nature. But a year ago, I announced that I was gonna step away. I'm losing my Christmas spirit when it comes to spending good quality Christmas time with my own little family. I lose my Christmas spirit because I'm trying to give Christmas to everybody else and not thinking about my own people and my own family. So, last year I made that announcement and I said I would stick around for another year and help those people that kind of take over the program that I mainly helped coordinate myself with the help of other volunteers. So I've been helping a group of 3 different ladies that have helped me for many years take over. They're going to take over the program for a couple of years, or until the money in the budget, you know, is no longer there. Which it's getting very close to that because, you know, economy changes, prices of toys go up, and just a lot of people can't afford to donate to everything. But yeah, I will try and remember, for those definitely interested, I will try to remember to take some pictures in the morning before chaos begins. And share those in the community post tomorrow morning for you all to see just what I'm talking about. But there is a short, I believe, on my YouTube channel that you can go see of a previous year. I got it set to, I think Alan Jackson is playing a song called White Christmas or something, I think. But you can find it on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's see here. Let's disconnect. We don't really need this right now. We got that all figured out there. I'm losing the Christmas spirit because the business are just wanting to make money. Yeah. Bobby says, I have to say this. I like your content along with Krusty and Zorch. Well, thanks, Bobby. And Swim Shady, welcome, my friend. Sorry for not getting back at you right away. And Gamer 2.0 Shadow, same thing there, my friends. I was just too busy chatting. Okay, now let's see. What can we do? Baling, fertilizing. What's that for? Spinach? No. Oh, let's do this one right here. Let's accept that. We're gonna go plow a field for some great money. We got over $1 million. You know, we're getting close on the challenge. How many pigs? How many cows do we have? Let's take a look. So over here, we have currently, right now, without buying more, we only have 144 of 1,816. I need to have 500 at least in here before it qualifies as a win for the challenge at this farm. The chicken farm is complete. Now let's see at the dairy farm. Wrong menu. At the dairy farm, we have 250 cows. And how many fit up there? Let's just visit there really quick and just see. Visit. So this will hold 2,085 cows, and right now we got 250. Rooster's Farm, welcome, my friend. It's going all right. It's going all right. We are just working on the old Zero to Hero challenge. For those interested in the Zero to Hero challenge, or better yet, even everybody, if you would like to take on this challenge and potentially may not want to play on Maizy Lou Farms, I can tell you in FS25 I created the Zero to Hero challenge, and it was on a map called Iowa Plains View. You may take on the Zero to Hero challenge in FS25 on Iowa Plains View. You just need to sort out how you're going to start the challenge. I've been playing Railway Empire 2 this week. I've heard there is a mod for the spinach and pea harvesters. Now there potentially could be. There's been quite a few kind of interesting and or good-looking mods lately. The only latest mod that I installed that I just, no matter when I'm gonna use it, I had to install it, is a harvester pack by my longtime friend of this channel named Mark Thor. And that is a Claws harvester pack. I've been careful about what I install for mods though lately, because I I do have my Mod Hub library on PlayStation 5 up to, I think it's 92% now. I mean, there's some mods in my 92% that I probably could get rid of. I just haven't yet. But I'm keeping some space open for potential mods that we may decide to implement in the competitive one-tile challenge with my friends Crustu and Zorch. Now, I've also considered that I could give myself even more room by just uninstalling a map called Silver Run Forest, but keeping the game save. Iowa Plains View was a great map. It was a great map for the challenge in 22. I haven't looked at the map at all in 25, other than watching my good friend Mr. Sealy P's map tour. But our total money amount on here right now is getting up there. We are almost, we're not too far off of the 2 million to complete the challenge. It's just to actually complete the challenge, we still need to fulfill the animal requirements. 25, much the same, just a few changes. Yeah, right? Okay, what was that there? Bobby says, thank you, Nuclear. I'm currently on chapter 2, and that is a rough one. I finally got Birmingham to get over 35K. Taco says, I don't know, you haven't seen it, but the most stunning map that came out lately is I'll check that out. Oh, and Rooster says northwest corner is different. Yeah, it is. It is, Rooster. Samuel says, don't miss our free online multiplayer weekend, y'all. What? I don't get what you're talking about. What's your free online weekend? You can call me DJ. I know, I kind of paused there for a minute. But the funny thing is, Rooster, is when I saw you come back and I saw you make your first little video on your return for FS25, and I think one of the first videos you made for your return was your start to the one-tile challenge. I'm like, gosh, I recognize that voice. Who is that creator that now has the name Rooster? I think I ended up sending Bruce a message, and I'm like, who is that? That voice is so distinctive, and that drives me nuts. I can't think of the name. I'm pretty sure it was Bruce I had to ask. Don't miss our free online multiplayer on PS5. Okay. I have a subscription to whatever they call that. I can't think of it now. What do they call that on PlayStation? I'm probably almost getting to the point where I need to renew it again, though, I bet. Rusty, how do you plow with 25 mile an hour? That tractor must have serious horsepower. No, it's not the tractor. It's the mod. the implement mod. It is the Lizard SP10M. This is by a modder taco that you probably have heard of and forgot about, because some people have seemed to forget about, is that name called Ridiculous Dominic that showed up a lot in my live streams, as well as especially Bruce's live streams. Ridiculous Dominic is the creator of this mod. This looks, who's that? Jay, welcome to the live stream, Jay. Sorry about missing your entrance there. Just too busy trying to keep up here. This is on PlayStation 5, my friend. I create console content for Farming Simulator 100% from my PlayStation 5, including the thumbnail. I only use the editing software by PlayStation called Share Factory. It's okay, I'm learning Farming Simulator. Well, welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to what we call, since we are live, the Barn House Chat. Have it on PC, but thinking about getting it for PS5. I love it on console. I haven't played it on PC. Well, take that back. I have this somewhat still good laptop sitting down in front of me that I'm watching the live stream chat on besides my TV. And I played FS25 on my laptop when it came out. But I didn't play it very much because I don't like the whole game mechanics on it. I've never been a gamer on a PC, I guess. I've been a gamer on console ever since the very first Nintendo that my mom and dad bought my brother and I when I was like 12 years old. And now I'm almost 50. Married and got 4 kids and only 1 kid left living at home that's a junior in high school. So, I went from the Nintendo to the Super Nintendo, and from the Super Nintendo I made the leap of faith to PlayStation and have never looked back. PlayStation consoles have been absolutely my love. I've had a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got rid of my PlayStation 1. I still have my PlayStation 3 and 4, as well as my 5. Rooster says the only PS5 days left. I was on it last night for the first time in 2 years. Wow. This game on PC feels but maybe that's because I don't know what I'm... it could be because you don't know what you're doing. That's probably it. PC is the way to go, Rusty. So much more you can do, but it's not for everyone. Been watching videos for a couple of days now, just struggling. Well, thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. As a creator, Jay, and I'm not, not trying to influence you or anything like that, but as a creator, like on my channel, the favorite ones that I have right now that I have enjoyed doing on my content from PlayStation is my recorded ones are on Lady Hill in the Homestead Survival Challenge by my friend Crustu. I'm doing that challenge on a map called Lady Hill, the Homestead Survival Challenge. That is one of my favorites. One of my most recent favorites that we are recording is called the Competitive Multiplayer Challenge. It's a one-tile challenge on farmlands. And we are competing against my friend Crustu and Zorch Farming in a one-tile challenge on a map called Farmlands. And then my next favorite one that I've been recording on console is my unique Let's Play that I created on the map called New Hope. And that Let's Play is called Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin. Basically, in that series, I built a little farm by the pond, and the goal was to build a new farm on the hill, which I have done, but it's going to go even further than that based off of spark of ideas from not only my own mind again, but suggestions from viewers or subscribers of the channel. It's kinda a smaller version of what you all may have seen from Farmer Cop on No Man's Land. It's what it reminds me of. And Farmer Cop is a very, very good friend of this channel, as I am also former law enforcement. And then as for like series that I have done live, my favorite ones so far have been like this one, challenge wise, and then like let's play wise. I have a let's play style on Silver Run Forest by Giants, and what I'm trying to do on Silver Run Forest is maximize my slot count on console by pretty much dominating the map called Silver Run Forest. Wait, so what is the challenge you're doing? This is called the Zero to Hero Challenge. Basically, you start on this map with 0, and you build yourself up, and the object basically, in short terms, you can look at a previous episode and read the description, but in short terms, the object is to do this. On this map, there is basically 4 different plots, really. You have a farm right here. Okay, whoops, and of course, because I got so much stuff placed, let's get to the farmland. You have a farm that encompasses this property. Okay, you get all of the green, and then you got to buy the fields separate. You got to buy this farm, and then you also got to buy the farm that is down here, which encompasses all of this green, and you buy the fields separate. Okay, and then you got to buy this farm up here, which encompasses this area right here, and you buy the fields separate. And then once you have bought each farm, which there's 3 of them mainly, then you must use a mod by Cavalier Roy, which gives you bigger animal capacity on animal pens, and you buy and place one of Cavalier Roy's animal pens on each farm, and you have to finish with 500 or more animals on each farm. So, for instance, let's just stop right here, and we'll just jump for you right down here to what I call my truck transport farm, where we got chickens. Let's visit this. So down here, I had to buy and place a chicken pen by Cavalier Roy, and I have to finish with over 500 chickens. I have 502 chickens right now, and it holds way more than that in this animal pen. And then I had to build a farm. And, well, I sold the farm, and when you sell the farm, you get all the money and you build yourself a new farm. So this is my truck transport farm. Now, if we go to my dairy farm, which is up here, I have to finish with over 500 cows in this animal pasture that I customized with the animal fencing. And right now I have 250. And my cows are in the same place that you'll see cows on this map, but the fence is laid out differently. And so I have the fence, of course, laid out differently because I like being different in this game. And then I also put in a custom goat pasture right here, which that's not the one I'm counting for this farm. I'm counting the cows. I just had to have the goats here too. And this is my dairy farm. That's what it looks like right now. Really quick flyover. And then you go down to this farm where we have the pigs. And we visit. I have to finish with over 500 pigs right here. And I have right now 144. And this pin will hold 1,816 because I did custom fencing to see how many I could actually get. So that's where the pigs are. And then I added in decorations, did some paint textures, and this is the pig farm, what I call it. And then I kept the sheep pen right here, I kept it. But that's basically the challenge in a nutshell, and then you've got to finish with $2 million. We missed a lot here. Bobby says, Rusty, is there any way you cannot allow ads for the one tile challenge that is put out on Saturday? And then Kevin, I like the Silver Run Forest Let's Play. Thanks, Kevin. I enjoy it too. Low Rider Farmer, welcome. And Fafo, my friend, welcome. So, I have been trying to, let's get to your thing there, Bobby. I have been trying to mess with the algorithm a little bit on YouTube, and I really have messed with it a lot. Actually, because my views have went down tremendously on a few of my videos. It's because I've done some changes in YouTube Studio. But you know, I did for quite a while not edit the ads. And what I mean by edit the ads is when you do that, when you have the ability to have ads in your videos on YouTube, you can have YouTube automatically put them there. Well, I never used to edit it, so it's like a large amount of ads. Well, then I started editing them and taking out and deleting a whole bunch of them. Samuel, you have a good night, my friend. We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And then I kind of 100% took them away. So then there was just ads in the pre-roll, I think is what they call it, and then the after the video. And then I decided, let's try and go back to putting ads in. Well, but I went with a different plan. My first plan of adding ads to my videos, because I'm monetized, I kind of followed like a what do you want to say, like a baseline, I guess, of what two other content creators I know do with their videos, but I don't do it to the exact baseline that they use. So like for instance, let's just say you have a video of like 45 minutes long, okay? There's some creators out there that will allow you to watch the first, like, let's say 5 or 6 minutes, and then you'll see a video. And then you'll get to watch another 5 or 6 minutes and you'll see a video. Well, I've totally revamped that whole concept, and yeah, I have some ads, but not near as many. They are quite spaced out. And I might end up getting rid of them totally again as well. Into an existing ads are not bad. YouTube automatically puts in, it's shocking actually. YouTube automatically puts in, like, let's say in a 45-minute video, I bet there is like a total of like 20 ads, I bet. And I take out 3/4 of those, if not more, to where there's like only 2 or 3 ads in the entire 45 minutes. But if you don't edit them out in your YouTube studio settings, YouTube literally plugs in ads like every 2 or 3 minutes. It's unreal. But there's a lot of creators that don't even do anything. They just, let the ads roll. But they probably make really good content too, and depend on the viewer continuing to watch. Yeah, mine are, that is type I'm referring to, every 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I don't, mine aren't every 5 minutes. Mine are more than that, I will tell you. More than that. I can tell you this, most of my videos are anywhere from about 40 to 55 minutes long, and in the video, not the pre-roll or whatever they call it, I can't remember what they call it, like before the video starts, those don't count, but like in the true video portion, I on average might only have like 2 or 3 ads, probably like 3 at tops. So basically, you could think of it as like, if there's a 45-minute video, you got one ad like every 15 minutes, let's just say, for simple explanation. That is the type of man, awesome live stream tonight, everybody. Really enjoyed the engaging conversation here, and I hope you all as well have enjoyed watching the live stream or listening to the live stream even. The other thing too about videos is that I'm going to be quite honest. I'm really hard on myself, everybody. Really hard. You can ask like longtime viewers or supporters of my channel, like one of my moderators, Eric or David, but I am tremendously hard on myself, and the reason I am is I'm gonna say 2 names, okay, because they've been very supportive of this channel, And they are two names that you all, probably 98% of you all, have heard of. One of those names is Farmer Cop. Second name is Argsy Gaming. Okay, my very two huge inspirations for my content creating. And what I mean by that is in my opinion, I don't create a video near to their par. But what I will tell you is I'm almost 50 years old, everybody. I love to talk. I love playing games. I come from background in agriculture, family-wise. Have a huge interest in this game and love this game on console. And even though I might not make the most professional flowing video, I am still here after only having 2,300 and some odd subscribers since I started actually creating content back in like 2019. I still love doing it. Even though I might have a video that gets like, let's just say like, I don't know, 52 views in the first day. Okay? And usually, I used to average like 100 to 150 on the first day. Well, I've been playing with, like I said, the settings, and it's messed with my algorithm. I know it has. But my whole point here is I'm not gonna stop, okay? Unless Mrs. Money says you can't play that no more. and I mean, she is hard on me at times because I do play a lot, but my lifestyle since I got out of law enforcement has also tremendously changed for the good. Okay? Prior to me getting out of law enforcement, I'll be straight up honest with you all, towards the end of my almost 23 years, I was on the bottom of the most bottom could be mentally. And any chance I had when I was off duty, I was opening a can of beer. And now, since getting out of law enforcement, and I don't know if it's just that, it's just my whole lifestyle, it just completely has changed. I'm lucky if I even have one alcoholic beverage a week. What I want to do is I want to come home from work and enjoy this great game with you all instead of what I was doing, if you will. And then I was, I just was not, I wasn't on a very good path. Well, what I'm getting towards here is, I just truly love the game. No matter who's here, who's watching, how popular I am, I'm gonna stay on console. I'm not gonna jump to PC to create content. The only thing you'll ever see me jump to PC to do is I have an interest in modding. I'm not going to give you a date or time, but I'll just say that in the background there is some very, very close friends of mine that are influencing me to move forward with that goal. You know, 50 plus here. I remember playing on the original Atari. You speak on people who have inspired you. Well, you and a couple of others have inspired me as well. I've started experimenting with recording this week. Cool, Lowride. Nothing worth posting on YouTube, but I'm working on it. Well, and see, here is something I really would like to hit on here, Lowride Farmer, is that is how I felt when I started. Exactly how I felt when I started, okay? And what I was doing is I had this idea of this like let's play back in FS19 on a map called Old Stream Farm by Black Sheep Modding. And the idea of the let's play was to start on the Old Stream Farm and then move to a different map in FS and like continue this like long journey of exploring maps in a let's play kind of style. And I had these like fictional characters that, you know, didn't really what do I want to say? Didn't really become professional, I guess. But I started this on the Old Stream Farm. And I just came up with these names. One of the names still is been a part of some role plays I do, which I don't do the best of role plays. One of my most favorite role plays I ever created, and people enjoyed, and a few people, especially long-term supporters of my channel and who have gotten to know my personality, absolutely enjoyed and chuckled at it even a few times in some episodes. And that is an old role play on Newbrook Farm in FS19 that I called Back to the Sticks on Uncle Marty's farm. And what I did in this like role play story was take like the idea of the movie Back to the Future and implemented it into Farming Simulator, but like twisted it. You'd have to go back on my YouTube channel and watch the first couple of episodes to see what I mean in relation. But seriously, check it out. Just for kicks and giggles, to give you ideas, maybe inspire you of something. Go back to my playlist on FS19 and look for the one called Back to the Sticks. Anyway, getting back to the Old Stream Farm is I created this Let's Play, and I was enjoying it like the first couple of episodes. And I got to like episode 3 or 4 and I just like quit. I'm like, you know what? This isn't even getting like 50 views or like 25. I don't even remember at this time. You know, I don't remember. Well then, shortly later I got into a map called Mercury Farms, alright? And that is when the whole challenge thing kicked off. When I created the Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges, I created my very first challenge, which was a survival farm on Mercury Farms. And I was sharing these written posts on Facebook groups, and people were just eating it up. And then my buddy Bruce's Gaming and Jethro 440 and Backwoods are like, you really need to make content. Because I had mentioned I would like to. They said you should. I said, okay. So, long story short, I then started going live on Mercury Farms, and in one of my live streams on Mercury Farms, I had this huge, unexpected appearance by Farmer Cop. But not only Farmer Cop in that same live stream, but Alien Jim, the creator of the map. My whole point here, everybody, is if you really like the game and you love playing it and you like watching other content creators play the game, but you want to show people how you play the game, you want to inspire people how you build your farms, then I tell you what, go for it. Because the point here is after that appearance of running into Farmer Cop on my channel, little did I know, and I can't prove it, but let me tell you, brother to brother in law enforcement, knowing Farmer Cop, he was being 100% honest, and always has been, is that he ran across my Let's Play on the Old Stream Farm and got a kick out of it, and was watching it, and asked me what happened to it. So the point here is don't give up, because you never do know who's watching. The only other short story I'll give you, everybody, and that wasn't a short story, it's just a lot for me right now. I've got to learn it all. Playing, recording, editing. Oh, trust me, Lowride, I'm not pressuring you one bit. I'm just telling you what my experiences have been, and they've been the best ever. You know, you take your time, do it when you want to do it, and I'm just not talking about this because of your statements in the chat, but just because I want people to know, you know, and I don't always talk about it in every live stream. Yeah, I've talked about that story a few different times, but yeah, it's just a great one. I mean, the community in FS is, I'll tell you this. Before Farming Simulator, I was still playing games on console. But my interest in games is not shooter games. My interest in games is dirt car racing. And when I say dirt car racing, I don't mean road course, because I am not a road course fan. I am a dirt course race fan. That means go straight, turn left, go straight, turn left. Good old circle track dirt racing. What I was doing before Farming Simulator was racing online, building custom setups on a console game to try and be the best console racer on controller against many other people across the world in a great game on PlayStation called Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing. And at that time, I also created a Facebook group called this. That's who created that Facebook group, if you ever have seen it. ODDS stands for Online Dirt Drivers Sharing. The group still exists, but it's not very active at all. I need to just, you know, click on the whole thing of unfollow for everybody and delete it, but I wouldn't mind doing streaming, but I typically play unrealistic, and most people don't want to deal with the... Okay, let's see. And most people don't like it and have negative comments about it. I don't want to deal with the negative comments. You know, I mean, that's a good point too, Bobby. I mean, some people don't want to, let's just say, deal with the drama. Yeah, you'll occasionally have it, but not all the time. All right, let's see where. Oh, we were up there at that field there, and I got way off track here. So let's jump to. I wanted that, but let's not that yet. We need to go this way though. Bovine, welcome Bovine. How are you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by the channel. But the thing too I was getting at there is, you know, when I was on, still on console, but prior to FS playing those racing games, the community I was in with the ones I raced with, all the time was great. But then occasionally you'd run across, you know, a lobby or whatever that you jump into a race in, and just everything was negative all the time. And I got tired of it, and I'm like, what am I doing? So I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, we're gonna check out this whole farming simulator thing again, but try and stick with it, and I'm so glad I did. Just so glad I did. I mean, I'll tell you how amazing this community is, everybody. This community is so amazing that I had a very tiny channel. A very, very tiny channel that was starting to make an appearance in Farming Simulator, okay, that reached out to me because it was the one person that they knew they could talk to, okay, that they knew that would listen, and didn't know how to move forward without the proper connection, okay? Well, I'll say the name because I've said it before and I have the permission to say it. That channel was the Tennessee Farmer, okay? The Tennessee Farmer, just like myself, had been following a very long time friend of this channel that him and I go way back. And I still call this gentleman like my father in this game. He's like my farming simulator father. And that very kind gentleman plays on console. Has always played on console. His name is Why Not Gaming. Okay. Well, the Tennessee farmer had this really nice idea. He's like, Rusty, I would like to see us all try and band together and get Why Not Gaming a PlayStation 5 so he can continue his farming simulator journey. And just as you and I both know, Why Not Gaming is not in a position to really get himself a PlayStation 5 because of many things, okay? Our great friend Why Not Gaming has some health issues and is 100% a genuine man. The most kindest man you'll ever find in Farming Simulator. Okay? And has hit some very bumpy roads in his health life. And so another one of our good friends had found out about this whole thing. Oh, the reason that this was showing is because I think I didn't even complete it. That's the situation. Because I'm too busy talking. But I'm really enjoying it. So, this other channel, who a lot of you probably now are subscribed to because he's really boomed on YouTube because he's got this show called The Farm Sim Show. Or Farm Sim... Not Farm Sim Show. Is it Farm Sim Show or Farm Sim Talk? I can't think what it's called. I was like one of the very first people interviewed. But that is Big Daddy Dave. Big Daddy Dave then reached out to me and said, hey, did the Tennessee farmer, did he bring this up to you? I'm like, yeah, he did, but be honest, Dave, I didn't know how we should proceed. I was at a loss of words, but I wanted to do the same thing that the Tennessee farmer wanted to do. I didn't know how to get there, just didn't know how to get there the right way. And so, oh man, for the viewers that do know me really well, they know I have a tough time talking about this because this is like one of my most favorite times of year is Christmas. Because of how many kids I've helped give Christmas and put smiles on parents' faces that can't help give their kids Christmas. So this chokes me up because Why Not and I have been long time friends. Very long time friends. Even personal long time friends on Facebook. To where Big Daddy Dave, out of the kindness of his heart, pretty much gearheaded it with the assistance and support of this channel. And so we did this, interview you can find on, I think it's on Big Daddy Dave's channel and maybe even mine. I'd have to look. We did this interview where we ended up surprising Why Not Gaming with the support from a few donations in the community, and in a live stream told him that he would be receiving a brand new PlayStation 5 with camera, with a few extra goodies, because we wanted to see him continue his farming simulator journey on the best system possible to play FS25 on console. So I can't express just how much this community in Farming Simulator is to, like, not just the stories I have on my channel, but to several other people out there. That it's like one of the best around. and and in the whole during that whole thing of when that whole thing went on, then Big Daddy Dave was doing his interviews, and there was stories coming out, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Why Not sharing a story, but I also want to think it was Farmer Sim maybe. But people, you just never know who's watching. I mean, this is how kind-hearted I am. There was a soldier across the pond, everybody, that flipped on his mobile device, probably at that point of day or night on his patrol of his duties in the military across the pond, that was looking for some relief, and ran across a YouTube channel playing Farming Simulator, and he commented on that YouTube creator's channel and simply said, "Hey, this is me, this is where I'm at in the world. Thank you for giving me a peace of mind away from what's going on in the world that I'm having to deal with." You just never know. Just never know what life your channel may impact. And that channel, I don't remember whose channel it was, everybody, but the soldier, and I'm pretty sure I'm like 100% correct. The soldier was one of the soldiers in the Ukraine. Okay, now I want to see what we got going on here. Okay, let's like growing needs lime, needs rolling. What? I didn't get that field limed. I was thinking that Big Daddy Dave gave him his PS5 because Big Daddy Dave is on PC now. Thank you for clarification. Oh no, you are fine, Bobby. No problem. I'm glad I could clarify whatever may have been misinterpreted. But yeah, it was a group effort. It was originally the whole idea, and 100% where it needs to be noted is Tennessee Farmer is the original person that had this idea. I had thought about it, and I had told Tennessee Farmer I had already thought about it. I just didn't know where to begin. And Big Daddy Dave just was that lifesaver, if you will. He just spearheaded it. I mean, he literally spearheaded it. And I said, what I told him is I just, it's a little bit because of my background in law enforcement, all right? and I'm not good about, I'm not saying they're bad things, but like the GoFundMe pages and those other ones that you hear about, I just told Big Daddy Dave that because of my experience in law enforcement, past experience, I just don't know what's safe anymore. What we should use, and Big Daddy Dave had already kind of, if I remember correctly, had a little bit background of of what a good one was to use, that more or less, you know, wouldn't take the money or take a percentage of the money, you know. So once he got it all set up, then this channel made a very generous donation to the whole project, along with about 4 or 5 other channels. Okay, so now let's see here. We want stone picking. Hey, we could do that. That's some nice money there. Accept that, baby. Thanks, Bobby. My PS5 might be up for grabs, just not sure how I want to go about doing it. Well, Rooster, if you're going to continue your YouTube journey, I would say maybe think of a YouTube goal, and why not do it as a goal giveaway? Of course, you know, not everybody, you know, wants to just, you know, give stuff away for free. You know, I'm not trying to influence you, but sometimes a person's got to make money off of something too. That's what I'm trying to get at, you know. Oh, what? Why won't? Okay, what? Why wouldn't you connect? There we go. Or keep it so it's easier to join me. Yeah, right? Actually, I don't even know if I need that thing. I'm gonna see. I don't think I need this. Yeah, I know. I kind of think about that now, Rooster. It's like, you know, there's probably going to be another PlayStation, another new PlayStation in a year or so. I'm going to speculate, but there's already a bunch of hearsay out there, but I don't know if Mrs. Money let me get another brand new PlayStation. I just don't know. I don't know what to think. It's a lot of money, you know. PS5 all day. Oh, I mean, I love my PS5. I really do love my PS5. You know, uh, the whole competitive multiplayer one tile challenge on farmlands, it's got to be one of the most what do you want to say? One of the most exciting things for me right now. We'd been talking about this one tile challenge battle, if you will, We've been talking about it for quite a while before we released it. All three of us have been collaborating. I, you know, I don't know Lowride Farmer. I don't know. The only thing I do know Lowride Farmer is that Krusty sent us a message in chat about that, and of course I've been busy all day with Toys for Tots stuff, but I haven't had the chance to look. It doesn't look like it's supposed to, but my only problem with that is that the game reacts differently a lot when it comes to multiplayer mode. So the only problem that I really see is what we need to work out is either all three of us update or all three of us don't update. Because if one of us does and the other two don't, I think we could have big problems. I think it's going to be better off if we probably don't update. But it's easy. It's easy to, get into that whole mod hub and then you get click happy like I've done before, and you'll be scrolling through to like the latest or the update section, and then you'll hit the old button and it's like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to update that one. I haven't updated it for the last 3 weeks, but all of a sudden now today but yeah, I don't know. The other good thing though, Lowride, is that I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? If everybody wants to update, I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with if we need to update and we need to like completely like rebuild the save, we're not that far into it. It's not like each one of us couldn't take the time, like off camera, and build our little farm yards up to the existing point, that you all have seen. So for instance, if we go for the update, then we all need to update and then rebuild our little farmyard up to the state where we're ready to record that episode 3. Me personally, in my opinion, for that whole thing, I say update, and I'm willing to rebuild. Here on console, with many game saves and many challenges I have done, I have restarted and rebuild my farmyard and everything up to almost exactly 100% what it looked like prior to receiving the update. I think so too, because what if something happens when you all have... Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I think you're very correct there. Alright, we might have to go get my trailer attacher supporter. But I also think what I've noticed lately with some tractors, I don't know if it's some, maybe you all have noticed the same thing too, and I didn't notice it so much within the last, or I shouldn't say the last, but like previous updates, but really with the last one or so, what I've noticed is your tractor, or maybe even truck even, I haven't really drove too much with the truck, but if your tractor is traveling with the rows, it maintains speed. But if you travel against the rows, it barely can even go the speed that the tractor is rated at. And I don't remember that really being a problem prior to, you know, the last couple of updates we had to the game. But if you just watch like my speedometer, you can see we're going like 21, 22, and we're not really going with the grain per se right now. But now let's go against the grain. We are going like almost 100% against the grain right now. And we're only going 12 mile an hour. Now if we turn and go with the grain, my tractor gets all the way up to 22. Yeah, I'm not saying that that's not like realistic or anything. It's just one thing I guess that really really stuck out at me. You know, really stuck out at me recently. So I just bring it up for chat and bring it up to just see if it was something I missed. What am I doing here? This is what I wanted to look at quick. Okay. Hit that button. Oh, what? Okay. Let's see. Is there? Oh, let's see. Okay. All right. Yep, just like the struggle of plowing or subsoiling. Oh, you're good. You're good, Fafo. You're good. I noticed that too, though. I noticed that too as well. That's funny how you bring that up because I thought, oh my God. Eric, what on earth? You missed some really good conversation. You'll have to go back and watch. Work has been really overwhelming this week, right? Yeah, we're having a good live stream. I don't know. I just in the mood to talk. I was started out the live stream where I didn't know if I'd even get to an hour and a half without even getting sleepy myself. But you all have really done a good job at keeping it engaging. Yeah, you was exhausted. I bet. But even though our great, amazing friend Eric just wakes up, I not only need a break, but I need to make sure that I'm in a good mood tomorrow to lift all the spirits of these families with all these nice gifts tomorrow and be in a good mood. So I better try and get some sleep, everybody. I have this set up to do a live stream raid, because the other thing you need to know, everybody, is even if you're on console and once you get to that a point where you have the ability, you actually can set up a raid from console. The only thing you need to do to have it to where you can do a raid from console, especially on PlayStation, is just make sure you have a laptop or something, or you play your PlayStation through your PC, to where you can edit your live stream and set it up for the raid, like I just did. So, everybody, we're going to do a little Rusty Money raid, and I hope you all follow me. I have it set up to raid another channel that is live streaming right now that I believe some of you may know. So if you enjoyed tonight's live stream, please make sure you dropped a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery, and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see ya all at the Rusty Money raid. Let's go surprise my great friend, the Herd, everybody. We will see you there. Thank you, Grant, Eric, Fafo, Lowride, Rooster, everybody. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you there. Have a great one.